Alright, hello. Welcome to a new episode. I think we're day 22 of daily challenge uploads, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 1 month point, getting really close now. We're the 28th of November, 2025. Um, I guess it's like Black Friday or whatever in America. In Europe, it's not really as common, but it's kind of getting more common, it feels like, especially with like store discounts and stuff. Anyway, TimeGuessr. Yeah, let's take a look at the daily mode for today. Yeah, without more yapping, let's get into it. Take a look. All right, here we go. Number one. Um, I mean, obviously Asia, but there's like a couple Asian spellings, and I like sometimes I can kind of recognize them, like Chinese or Japanese or Korean. And which one are we looking at? I'm actually not quite sure, to be honest. Is it Japanese? Let's see if we can figure out anything. They're selling iPhones, but that's an American phone. DJI, I think these are like drones. Where could it be? Horse racing? Could be Korea. Wait, what's on here? Mapak Lang 200th anniversary. Mapak Lung. Hold on, wait. In China, cars drive opposite as, or sorry, in Japan, cars drive opposite as in Europe, right? And the bus drivers are on the opposite side, I think. So that would mean we are in Japan. I don't know. I don't know enough about the spelling to really know for sure. Yeah, it's actually difficult where we are. Let's see. Feng Mei Huan restaurant. Yeah, I don't quite speak. Oh, there's a website on here, but it is .com. Phone number. In Europe, you can sometimes kind of tell the country by the phone number because they have like a country code, but it's more so in the past with like landlines. Belgium and Netherlands was like plus 32, I think. It was like the landline country number code, whatever. But yeah. Are there any other clues? Not really. I'm conflicted between Korea, Japan, or China, but I think I'll go with Japan to be honest. Yeah, let's try Japan. Recently, I actually been watching some Japan videos because they have like a crazy retro gaming scene with like also Japanese only releases and stuff. And also, of course, their whole Pokemon, like their crazy Pokemon stuff they got going on. And I like it when they visit like special stores for retro gaming because it doesn't really exist in my part of Europe and in Japan, especially in Tokyo. There's like whole districts with a like infinite amount of stores with like old retro consoles and stuff. And I don't know, I like watching it. It's quite fun. Yeah, let's go with Tokyo. The year, I guess it's quite recent. I'm not sure if it's showing us a special thing that's happening or um yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's quite recent, but it's a bit hard to really pinpoint a good date in this. Let's go with like 2011. I'm not sure why, but let's see. Oh, it's way more. Oh, okay, not really good, right? A street scene on a rainy night in Hong Kong. It's Hong Kong. So I guess, is this then Chinese or does Hong Kong use their own Asian language? I thought Hong Kong was also partially English somehow. I don't know. But yeah, the year not very good, and the location also not very good. Not off to a great start. I guess somewhere here should be like, yeah, I probably missed some obvious clue here. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's continue. Let's check out round two. Is this the Albanian flag? I kind of see the Albanian flag in it. Now, I'm not sure if the time we're looking at is a World War II thing or if it's post-World War II and other conflict, because I'm sure these countries had their fair share of like struggles and conflict. But I feel quite confident that this is the Albanian flag. I know in the early 90s there's like some heavy conflicts in this region, but I'm not quite sure if Yeah, if this image is referencing that. I think Tirana is the capital, so would that be the safest area to go with, I guess, or location? Now the thing is, um, there's a chance we're in a neighboring country and like the Albanian army went there to either beat them, fight them, or free them, or I don't know, something like that, perhaps. So I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I guess we'll go with the capital of Albania purely based on the flag. And the year is this World War II era. Going by the clothing, it wouldn't surprise me, right? But yeah, like I said, there's a chance this is some kind of conflict that is either before or after World War II, because I'm sure there are. Yeah, let's go with this and see. Okay, this is a lot better round. 9,938 score. Probably one of the better scores I've gotten actually. 1 year off and 590 meter. An army parade in Tirana, Albania, celebrating both the 32nd anniversary of the Albania independence from Ottoman rule, I guess that's like Turkish Empire type of stuff, and the country's liberation from German occupation in World War II. Does that mean that in 44 Balkans already were done with World War II? Because I think in my area fighting lasted till 45, but actually I'm not sure about the exact dates. I guess it kind of depends where, yeah. In my region, I can show quickly. It's there was like the landing in Normandy type stuff, and then like they pushed into Belgium kinda. But my region was kinda forgotten for a long time and not really done much in the freeing sense. But at some point, the channel here to reach the port of Antwerp, the waterway, became very important. Both the Axis and Allied forces kind of want control over this, and that's when the fighting in my region here really picked up hardcore. And I think that's more so towards the later end of the whole war. But I'm actually not completely confident and sure about all the exact dates, to be honest. Anyway, it was a good round. Let's continue. Aerospatiale France British Aircraft Corporation. This is the Concorde. Oh, this is a funny looking car. The hell, it's a three-wheeler. I know about the Concorde and I think it's kinda finished or ended or whatever you want to call it. Kinda not that long ago, right? Like 90s or 2000s even. Because of a crash, right? Maybe? I'm not exactly sure. I kinda know about I probably watched some YouTube documentary type stuff about this. I think this was like the fastest mode of travel to get to New York from Europe. It was like a really, really fast airplane, like extremely fast. You can kind of tell by the aerodynamics of the nose. It was incredibly, yeah, optimally designed, I guess, for very fast travel. I think it caused drama because over mainland, it went over the sound barrier, which creates some kind of explosion type vibration air movement thing. I'm not sure. I think people like were not a big fan of it because when it went over land, it caused issues. And I think the whole story ended with like a horrible accident with a crash, maybe. But I'm not sure when it started because judging by the cars, this actually looks quite old footage, right? Also, where would we be? Because I'm not even sure what the flight was. Was it only from Paris to New York, or maybe London to New York? One of the two, I guess. I do think we're in Europe, judging by the street signs and stuff. Cars are parked in the English way though, so that would mean we're in London then. Now wait, yeah, the steering wheels are on the right side of the cars. Okay, judging by that, we're in London. Heathrow, I guess, is the big airport. Would we be on Heathrow perhaps? Could be, I'm not sure. And like I said, I'm not sure. I think they went out of business quite late, like 90s or even 2000s. I'm not sure when the accident happened. Also, I'm not sure how the accident and the Concord stopping. I'm not sure how closely, like how close in time that is to each other. But yeah, Judging by the cars, this is like early 80s maybe. Like these cars are from before I was born at least, so let's go with early 80s. Oh, it's even older. I had no clue Concord already existed in the 70s. I thought it was way more recent. I thought it only lasted for like 10 years and it ended in like late 90s or something. Anyway, 7,452. Aviation enthusiasts gathered to view the Concorde whilst it was still in the latter stages of development during a showing at Heathrow Airport 4 years before its first commercial flight. So the Concorde started in 76. I'm happy we got the correct airport because I was gonna go with France, but the car steering wheels kind of pushed me towards London, I guess, and it worked out, so that's cool. It's quite good. Here you actually have something about Concord on the map. Maybe there's currently still a building named like that, I'm not sure, or even a business. Anyway, good round kinda. I mean, yeah, the year was not quite good, but yeah, 7.4k is still acceptable, right? Fernverkehr S-Bahn. Bahnhof is German, I think. Is it? Lost and Found Polizei? Yeah, this has to be German, right? But where are we? Is this like I was gonna say an airport, but I think it's a train station. Ausfahrt, Abfahrt, Basel, Geneva, Bern. Wait, are we in like perhaps not Germany, but Switzerland then? Uh, let's see if we can find any kind of clue. A couple days ago, we also had Switzerland, and I always am quite confused what language they use. Is it like French speaking, German speaking, both, or do they have like their own mixed language? I honestly don't really know. Yeah, the issue is all the locations on here are destinations, I think, which is a little bit of a problem, I guess, because we can't really know then where we are. But it looks like a mega big train station, I guess, with this many lines going out of there. So could be Geneva, but Geneva could be French speaking, so maybe the Zurich that, yeah, I don't know. I really am not sure to be honest. Does Zurich have like a big train station? Can we see it on the map maybe? Where are the train lines? Okay, here apparently we have some kind of big, the Zurich HB. Could this be where we are? I'm not sure, but I'm fine going with it, honestly. Now, the date, for sure more modern. I'm getting like 90s vibes, or even later, very late 90s, 99. Could even be more recent, honestly. Uh, yeah, I'm not really sure if I should change anything about this. Let's take a look what we get. Oh, quite a good round. Almost per. Oh, we got actually got maximum score on location. That's sick. We got the right train station. The only reason I took Zurich instead of like Geneva is the German language instead of French. And I'm not sure if this is a good idea and it worked out because it's the perfect thought process, or if I just got lucky. I don't know. And the year 2 years off, so really good round. Is seen at Zurich's main railway station, Zurich HB Hauptbahnhof, the largest in Switzerland and one of the busiest in Europe during the late 90s. Cool, really good round. This guy here, his jacket on the left gave me 90 vibes, honestly. I love the colorful clothing from that era. This guy here also, his jacket. I love the style of 90s like that. One more, I guess? Yeah, last one. Oh man, what's going on here? I mean, I guess the um the location is on here, I guess. Human Statue of Liberty, 18,000 officers and men at Camp Dodge, Des Moines, Iowa. Okay, so I was gonna go here for this location, Chicago, Illinois, but it's like soldiers doing the Statue of Liberty or whatever it's called. And we are in Des Moines, Iowa. See if we can find it easily. It should be quite, I think it might be the capital of the state. Where is Iowa though? It's like, is it this Iowa? Yeah, here we go, Des Moines. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Damois? I don't know. It sounds French. Possibly has French historical. See, here's a big park. I'm not sure if we're really in a park or. Yeah, let's go for a park in Iowa, Des Moines. Really not sure how Americans would pronounce this. Des Moines? I don't know. It's confusing me. Yeah, let's go for this, and then the year. It's not quite on here. It feels a bit cheating that they gave the location on here because I was gonna go with like New York probably judging by the statue, but the year on the other hand, oh, I'm not sure. Is this like World War II soldier era? American troops? Could be right. I'm really not sure to be honest. Human statue, officers, Camp Dodge. Hmm, Paul and Thomas. Yeah, I'm really not sure the year what we should be going for. Like the clothing of these guys probably holds some kind of clue, I guess, but do we go for World War II? I guess we do. Let's go with like 45. Oh, it's way, way older. Oh my god. The date and time. Over 18,000 men creating a human statue of liberty at Camp Dodge in Des Moines, Iowa before going to war. So it was World War I era. And they're here in this park, Freedom Center Camp Dodge. It's a funny name for a military center. Military Entrance Processing Station. 9 kilometers off, that's not terrible, but the year? Messed up hardcore, it's World War I era. I guess the quality of the picture and the clothing gave that away a little bit. I wonder where they took this from. Was it like from a tower or something? I'm not sure. It's a cool project though, never seen it before. Let's look at the final score, 35k. Yeah, a bit of a mixed round. The train station in Switzerland I really liked. The Albania round was also quite nice, and the Concord round also kind of decent except for the year. The Asia one in Hong Kong and the America one a little bit less good, but all in all, yeah, train station, Albania, and Concord, three rounds that I really enjoyed. Two rounds a little bit good, but it is what it is. This was today's video. I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, have a good weekend. Goodbye.